Good morning and welcome to the final day, day 30 of the pre-holiday 30-day keto weight loss challenge. My name is Kathy Dean with Healthy Ambitions, a website and YouTube channel dedicated to the ketogenic diet and exercise. Before we get started, I want you to go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and if you click the bell icon off to the side, you'll be notified every time I upload a video. So today is the final day, very exciting. So I weighed this morning and out of the blue, I'm down like 2 pounds. So I weighed in at 153.2 this morning, no idea why. It's totally unexplained, but I'll take it, I will take it. Yesterday I talked about actually doing a comparative test between the old Keto Mojo and the new Keto Mojo GK Plus to see if there was any discrepancies. And I didn't get to that test yesterday, but I'm going to do it this morning, and we're going to compare both the ketone and glucose readings between the 2 meters and hopefully get it all done in a single finger prick. So let's start with, oops, that's on 4, I need that on 3. 4 is a little bit aggressive of a pinprick. So let's, do I have this loaded? I don't even have it loaded. All right, first up is glucose. All right, well, the good news is I am down below 100. This is the GK Plus. It's reading at 92, and the old Keto Mojo is reading at 88. That's only a 3-point difference. I'm not going to read too much into that, but let's check the ketones. All right, the GK Plus is reading 0.6, and the old Keto Mojo is reading 0.5. So that tells me that they are pretty much on par with each other, that my readings on the new one are valid. I'm actually happy to see those numbers. Let's check the GKI score on that because I should be back in ketosis right now. 8.5. It is not very high ketosis. It is actually a low state of ketosis, but it's the first time I've been there in 3 days. I will take it. I don't know if I mentioned before, it is 11:20, so I didn't do my early morning fasting glucose and ketones, but it has been 2 hours since I finished my coffee. And I did have 24 ounces of coffee with my Keto Logic French vanilla coffee creamer, always yummy. So what's today gonna look like? Today I've got a little bit more pre-Thanksgiving cooking to do, and that's about it. Right now I'm really, really hungry, so I'm gonna go ahead and get me some lunch going. I'm just gonna do like 3 eggs with maybe some cheese on it. I'll have to see what's in the fridge. We're trying not to, don't want to cook too much non-Thanksgiving food, kind of let that food in the fridge run out and just focus on clearing out the fridge a little bit and then doing some pre-holiday cooking. And like I said, that is about it. I don't necessarily expect to get a workout in today. I will definitely get back on plan after the holidays, start the week 3 beginner program. Towards the end of this video, I will talk about how I felt about the challenge, what I learned, and then kind of where I go from here. So, all right, I'm going to get me something to eat, and I will check in later. In case you're wondering, I was able to get everything in one finger prick. It's like a little murder scene down here on the table. All right, this may sound a little weird. So I've got a couple eggs, and I've chopped up some bacon in there. But then I also forgot we had this leftover cream cheese and cheddar cheese mixture that we use to put into jalapeno poppers. And so once the eggs are almost cooked up in the pan, I'm gonna add a couple of teaspoons of this in with the eggs. I know adding cream cheese to eggs is really good, so this should be even better. So that's what I'm doing for my first meal today. All right, so there's the finished product. There's eggs, bacon, jalapeno popper filling, a raspberry electrolyte drink, and the next episode of Lost. All right, it's 5:30, but I am going to go ahead and do my wrap-up video now, so I can get everything edited and recorded, and hopefully edited tonight to post the video tomorrow on Wednesday. So overall, I'm not gonna have time to do the weight, what's it called? I'm not going to be taking my weight in the morning for the final weigh-in. I'm going to use this morning's as the final weigh-in. So my starting weight for this whole challenge was 156.4. and my final weight was 153.2. So you're looking at 3.2 pounds lost, which, you know, definitely not the 10-pound goal that I was reaching for. But as I've said in several videos this last week, this has been an amazing learning experience for me. Learning more about what this stage of life for me means. And by stage of life, I mean my body is going through the change, perimenopause. I did go to the doctor and I had my hormones tested. So it's not all in my head. Like, my hormone levels are consistent with going through this change. And so with that, as women's bodies go through this change, we are more prone to carry fat in our midsection. We are more prone to gaining weight or having trouble to lose weight. And doing this challenge where I truly was focusing more on what I was eating and focusing on what was affecting my glucose and my ketones, seeing how some of my readings drastically changed when I did have a period, you know, a couple of weeks ago, and coming off of that period and struggling to get my numbers back where they need to be as far as my ketones and glucose readings. And then also, so there's part of that, but I don't believe in using that as an excuse to give up either. Everything I read talks about how important it is as women get older to continue moving, make sure you're exercising, make sure you are strength training, because as we get older, we are naturally losing muscle mass and bone mass. And for our own health, we really, it's even, I think, more important than men. Everyone should be working out, right? And getting out and moving. But I think women need it even more than men because we naturally have less muscle than men. And so we're more prone to lose it. And women are more prone to things like osteoporosis and things like that. So I think, you know, even though it's like I knew my body was going through this change, doing this challenge, I think really kicked it into reality for me. And so, you know, going forward, I really need to decide how bad I want to lose the weight. I still have obviously 7 pounds to even meet the goal of this challenge. Ideally, before our big summer vacation in 2021, I will completely be rid of that extra 20 pounds I've been carrying around this year. And that when we go on vacation, I'm back to my keto low. But I feel like it is going to be very challenging. Like, it's not going to be as easy as it was 3 years ago to knock off this weight. This is a whole lot of rambling. So I do hope you enjoy this challenge. I hope it was enlightening. I didn't do as many recipe and food prep throughout this challenge as I had planned to. I actually ended up just keeping the meals super simple. And it truly turned in, I think, when I first started out, it was really about showing the food and the macros and the tracking. And as the month went on, it turned more into just a true vlog as far as vlogging how I was feeling, how my day was going. You know, was I failing? Where's my struggle? Where am I in denial? Like, you know, denying the quest addiction that I have. Yeah, it's been an enlightening experience. And my husband actually, he asked me if I, you know, the time constraints with the challenge and making the videos and the time it was taking to put everything together, if I knew how challenging it was going to be, would I do it again, knowing how difficult it was going to be? And my knee-jerk reaction was no. But at the same time, I learned a lot about myself. I learned about my capabilities as far as what I can handle when it comes to prepping and editing videos for YouTube. I'd kind of gotten a little bit lazy with even my YouTube channel and not posting content as regularly as I should. And this has shown me that I am going to start really shooting for at least 2 regular uploads and 1 live every week. Like, going forward, get past this holiday and starting after Thanksgiving, really start focusing on content creation and bringing you guys a lot of stuff that you want to see, whether it is testing keto products or trying out new recipes. or doing, I'm sure there will be other challenges that I do in the future that will put me back on a little bit of a vlog track temporarily. But I do thank you for being here. I thank you for hanging out with me through this challenge. You know, it is a 30-day series. I think all in all, there's going to be 32 videos because I had the announcement video, the prep day video, and then the 30 days of challenge. There's a playlist. So if this is the very first video you're seeing and you're still with me at the end of this video, the playlist is linked both in the description box below and it is pinned in the comments sections as well. So you could just click on that playlist and start at the beginning and roll all the way through. One cool thing that happened during this challenge is I did meet the requirements on YouTube to monetize my channel. So again, if you've been watching from the beginning, you'll notice about a week ago that my videos started showing ads, and that's because my channel got monetized and I am now making money on every YouTube view on this channel. And that's kind of neat. That's a really neat milestone. And it really just, that alone kind of makes me want to put even more focus on YouTube as well. So, all right, guys, I'm going to get going. I have got my holiday food prep that I'm going to be doing completely done. And I'm looking forward to seeing family and enjoying Thanksgiving and just chilling out. And my son, of course, is off school the rest of the week. And my husband's off work the rest of the week. Actually, he's been off all week anyway. Me taking off work is a little bit different. As a virtual assistant / entrepreneur, I don't necessarily take days off. I probably won't work on Thanksgiving, but I'll be working tomorrow and I'll probably work some on the weekends. But I also will take a lot of downtime over the next few days. A much needed break, a much needed time to relax and just regroup, really. Just regroup and then on to the next project. So again, thank you so much. For those that I know, we had at least one person in the challenge that did meet their goal of 10 pounds. I need to check in with the rest of the ladies and watch their videos to see who else did or did not meet their weight loss goals for this challenge. And of course, I will be linking their day 30 videos in the description box below. So please go and check out all their videos too. All right, guys, you have an amazing Thanksgiving and I will see you on the next video.